have spent some time here, for reasons which are classified now. These silent, empty corridors were unsettling back then, and they are still unsettling now.
You are in the Bibliotheca district, Inquisitor. Silence and a lack of social interference.
The filth of chaos has ventured deep into our sanctuary. They are wearing the iconography of the cursed Black Witcher.
You might be late, Inquisitor, but it's never too late for vengeance.
Repent!
I repeat, the sacred archives are in dire danger!
In the name of the Emperor, identify yourself.
You sound like an initiated agent. Good. I need immediate assistance. Chaos forces have infiltrated the area. They are heading towards the Prime Data Vault. The archive is extremely valuable. It is a wondrous collection.
We don't have to shut up, Archivist. I'm an Inquisitor. Stay where you are. I will be there soon.
Paradox detected. No trace of the data vault on the base layout.
It's an inquisitorial stronghold. There are more than a few hidden chambers here.
Inconsistency is a sin against the machine god, Inquisitor.
The moment of retribution is here.
Thanks to the Emperor, you made it! There is no time to lose. The data vault is just a stone's throw away.
Stone's throw. It does not compute.
Never mind, Tech Priest. Lead the way, Archivist. Don't interfere.
No sign of the traitors. That could be good news, or dire news. This is regretful. According to the logs, a large group entered through this door a while ago. The archive might be compromised.
You have served your purpose. I will deal with this traitorous scum personally.
The Emperor may be with you, Inquisitor.
Another lackey for the false Emperor. Your so-called Holy Order is weak and negligent. Now prepare to die.
I'm always ready for the final sacrifice, traitor. But this is not my day to die. It's yours.
I will be eternally grateful, Inquisitor. You have saved the invaluable vault of knowledge from eradication.
A reasonable, accurate statement. The heretic Astartes was close to activating a scrap code and turning the data vault into indecipherable data fragments. Grade Alpha tech heresy.
A fortunate outcome. And yet, I wonder. Such precision, and such a great effort only to sabotage our work. There must be more behind this. Just as I feared, this attack was only a distraction before the full-scale invasion.
You should return to the ship immediately.
I have a pleasant surprise for you, Inquisitor.
You took your time, Inquisitor, but saving the Archive from the Black Legion intruders was a valuable contribution to our cause. Still, our work isn't over yet. While we were cleaning up the mess on the Tempesta Citadel, the whole Nereus system was hit by a full-scale invasion by the Black Legion. You will not leave until the presence of chaos has been eradicated and their unholy influence has been...
The whole system is under attack, but according to the intercepted Vox messages, Nereus 3 and Nereus 4 have taken the hardest hits. Where do we start, Inquisitor?
Just mark me the bloodiest hellhole on the star map, Captain. We are going to war. This world is burning, Captain. Any news about our situation?
It's not great, Inquisitor. The air is full of desperate Vox transmissions. The initial attack of the Black Legion came without warning. They've overrun the local headquarters of the Astra Militarum.
Any news about High Marshal Forte? His command post is in the city. Right now, he is our best chance of revitalizing the defenses.
According to the latest reports, he was captured with his retinue.
A leader unable to defend himself isn't worth following.
This is High Marshal Albrecht Corte, acting senior commander of the Astra Militarum. I hereby proclaim the unconditional surrender of all remaining Imperial forces, including the Astra Militarum regiments, planetary defense forces, and the local militia. Further resistance would be a futile waste of Imperial lives.
That's the last thing our forces need right now. Captain, tell the tech priests to scramble this transmission right now.
Understood.
It's time to silence the cowardly propaganda once and for all. Die, heretic. High Marshal Corte, explain yourself.
What? Where am I? Accursed sorcery! Inquisitor, I wasn't myself.
A smart decision, Inquisitor. The gratitude of a High Marshal is a...
Recoil, unclean!
Taste your flesh.
How are you faring down there, Inquisitor?
Our work in this Emperor-forsaken city is done. The Vox station is silenced, and the Black Legion traitors are decimated. To visit Narus 3 and bolster the defenses personally, but the battle here looks like a sideshow.
I humbly disagree, Inquisitor. This is an isolated backwater world with a single functional void port. Losing the only connection to the Imperium would be a logistical nightmare, not to mention the psychological impact. You must silence the Black Legion artillery before the void shields fail.
And the thriving rogue trader enclave in this besieged void port has nothing to do with your priorities.
What can I say, Inquisitor? We are who we are.
For my trial of faith. There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature. Perish, filth! Another demon banished. Time to reap the reward. A good start, but time is running out.
Affirmative. The void shields protecting the void port are working at 32% efficiency, detecting increasing fluctuation in the dispersion patterns.
Only one Black Legion battery left. I hope those shields hold for a few more minutes.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
Take it like a at your command. Charge, I say. Take it like a man, guardsman. Charge, I say.
The Black Legion artillery has been eliminated. The Void Port is safe for now. I hope our rogue traitor friends will be grateful, Captain.
They aren't our friends, Inquisitor. They are the ones who owe us a favor.
This used to be a thriving capital. Now there is nothing left but ashes.
That's not entirely true. The majority of the local population is deceased or missing, but the bioscanners have located a large group of survivors. Their numbers are dwindling, though, following a perfectly regulated pattern. Strange.
It makes sense, Magos. I have analyzed the operations of the traitors, and their attack against the Nereus III is an odd one. It's a backwater feudalistic planet, lacking any military, logistical, or...
There's been an interesting development, Inquisitor. While you were finishing up with this rabble, I detected strange fluctuations in the energy field protecting the Black Legion ritual.
Be more specific, Magos.
It's only a theory, but it looks like their motive force fuels the energy field. All you have to do is sever this bond, and you can disrupt their ritual.
I will sever all their bonds with great severity. Perhaps he was some kind of elite.
The corpse may be worthy of inspection.
For my trial of faith. For the Emperor. was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature. Back to the Abyss creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
Inquisitor, the energy field has collapsed. You can now access the site of their rituals.
Good news indeed. They will pay the price for butchering this city.
You are a thorn in my side, Inquisitor. It's time to gently remove you.
Have you defeated them, Inquisitor?
Just in time. The ritual was almost complete. Had they opened the warp rift, this planet would have been engulfed by demonic hordes. Alas, there's not much left to save or reclaim here. Time to return to the ship.
I have an urgent message for you, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, the flagship of the Black Legion, the Inferius Aeternum, has finally revealed itself at Nereus IV and started a massive planetary bombardment. The civilian losses are regretful, but this move reeks of desperation. The bombardment resulted in massive firestorms, and the damage is massive, even for my taste. The Inferius Aeternum is still in orbit, led by a heretic Astartes called Lord Antaros, the bringer of damnation. A Calidus assassin managed to infiltrate the ship, but she...
Translocation completed. But this is definitely not the bridge of the Inferius Eternal. Tech Priest, what happened?
Unforeseeable anomalies, Inquisitor. The teleportarium uses short-burst warp infusion, and there was interference.
Looks like I need to find a way to this Lord Antarius.
Correct. Addendum. Warp engine activation detected on the target. The mission should be resolved as soon as possible. Entering the Immaterium on a Chaos vessel is calculated as an extremely undesirable outcome.
The Emperor. Look at this ship. It's hard to believe that those perverse monstrosities were once Astartes. It's shameful for every one of us.
Horus Lupercal was once the most beloved son of the Emperor. If he could fall, none of us is safe from corruption.
Leave no survivors, Inquisitor. Kill them all. System. The blood of innocence calls for vengeance.
No place left to hide, monster. Time to return into the warp, but this time without your wretched body.
Big words. and little substance mortal. As usual, you are just as blind as the false emperor. And that's saying something. But don't worry, I will keep...
For your War Master's plan, traitor. The directive I have found in this cogitator is alarming. Abaddon, the cursed despoiler himself, was behind the invasion. I'm afraid it is only the beginning.
We must warn the Caligari Conclave immediately. Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I am quite satisfied with your results, Inquisitor. Antaros finally ceased to exist. I must admit that the order you have retrieved from the Inferius Aeternum could be a crucial piece in the puzzle. The despoiler's interest in the Caligari sector is concerning. Even the highest-ranking members of the Conclave are startled by your discovery, but I'm not allowed to reveal more. You did fine work here.
Tech Priest, this Imperial facility has been abandoned for a very long time. Are you certain the Alpha Pariah is here?
The data burst from the machine spirit was an emergency signal. The Alpha Pariah left the Martyr to follow an unidentified Vox transmission originating from these coordinates.
I need more information on this place.
Humans! No corner of the galaxy is...
I assume this one is with the Harbinger.
I'm an Inquisitor of Holy Terror. Explain your presence here.
Tell me, human, do you speak the language?
Enough of this babble.
I thought so, monkey. You wouldn't understand our purpose here.
Interesting. Most Eldari either live on their starfaring craft worlds or sail as corsairs.
These are proven facts.
My point is that these Eldar don't look like corsairs. So what are they doing here? And they are showing more hostility toward the Imperium than usual.
Analysis shows that their tribal heraldry is unique. These Eldar specimen don't belong to any craft world listed in the folios of the Unholy in the ship databanks.
I must investigate these Xenos, but the
Cortical Lexicana module has flagged an important information. Supplement.
You were right, Tech Priest. How can I access the contents of this crystal?
Secondary analytical coils activated. Converting and X-loading data to your data slate now.
Tech Priest, I want you to dig deep into the old Doe's records on the Eldari in this subsector.
Any expanded search parameters?
I need information on the craft world Tuathal and the planet Loriok. You are authorized to use my temporary override codes. I must know why these Eldar hate the Imperium so much.
I have been compiling information on the craft world from the memory crystal.
A summary will suffice.
Tuathal is a minor craft world, primarily roaming in the Caligari sector. This Eldari megastructure has been constantly succumbing to a significant chaos infection that is gradually turning it inhabitable. The Tuathal Eldari have been slowly abandoning the infected craft world, relocating to the maiden worlds in the sector. This is what I have for now.
Keep me updated.
I have begun gathering information on the recent history of Maiden World Loriok.
Proceed, Magos.
Most of the information is classified, but it seems that after the recent Tyranid High Fleet was destroyed in the subsector, a substantial number of the surviving Xenox attacked the Tuathal Maiden World and tried to assimilate the local biomass.
Interesting. But I have a situation here, Magos. We will resume shortly. Ready for my trial of fate.
Inquisitor, the contents of the memory crystal suggest an explanation for the hatred of the craft world Eldar.
There is no acceptable explanation for turning against the Imperium. But carry on.
The Tuathal Eldar...
The Tech Priest is skimming through the personal logs in the Tech Priest data hoard from the facility.
Has he found out anything interesting so far?
He highlighted a few curious details. After the excommunication of Uthertype...
The Harbinger is still in the human shrine. I need to return there immediately.
The spirit stones of our brothers and sisters are empty husks. How is this even possible?
The Harlequin warned us, and foolishly we ignored her words. I will deal with the Harbinger.
Access the terminal to open surveillance mode and restore power to the facility.
I have located the Alpha Pariah. She is on Shrine Level Alpha 4. I need to return to the ship, then I will find her. Power has been restored on all levels. Good.